Здравейте, драги мои зрители! Добре са дошли в моята поредица на Assassin's Creed Mirage. Продължавам с играта. Стигнах до и тук. Тук не мога да отворя картата. Все още. Така.
Rebecca needs leather strips from the camp storehouse. I must find those for her.
Я да видим тук сега. Ще говорим. Кой има тук?
That is not it. It is hard to find anything in here.
Тук някакво писмо има. Don't forget the headers.
No, that is not a strip of leather.
Намерих едно такова.
Forces? You mean the order, Aban?
I can only speak of what I know, Your Salderi. The Caliph wishes to nullify the rebels, and if you persist in giving them support, we cannot assure you protection from any Caliphate response.
The rebels supply us with information in Baghdad. Without them, we are blind.
Be that as it may, Governor Muhammad is very committed to showing that he can end this rebellion swiftly.
I do not doubt that.
I came to warn you. Things are moving fast in Baghdad. You may have to act sooner than expected.
I hear you, Aban.
So the Tahirids who govern these lands are the only thing standing between Alamut and a full-scale attack. A fragile peace. How long will it last?
Добре, отивам сега до Ребека. Аз ще се качих тук. Но тя Ребека е ковач.
Rebecca?
That's him. That's him. Are you just wandering the camp aimlessly now?
No. I have this leather for you. Will it do?
Apparently, you've moved past the wooden swords. I protested, but Roshan insisted. Here is your dagger. And your sword. I am proud to have worked on them.
Нож. Също така и сабия.
This blade has character.
Why would I make anything less than unique?
I am in your debt. I was not expecting new weapons today.
Repay me by using it on the Order. Make them feel the sharpness of its character. Roshan said you had further training today. Show her that new sword of yours.
I look forward to it.
Алмут, дагер и сворд взех. Я да говоря с това.
How does training go, ya Sadiqi?
Noor showed me a new way to grip my knife, and it has improved my accuracy greatly. If you throw it just so, it sails through the air, swift and true. Shall I remind you how to use a knife?
трябва да ударя тук.
Ya Ilahi. Well done. You have inspired me to train harder.
This is the way, ya Sadiq.
Контролите обаче много са странни. С арти отваряме този кръг. Добре, как сега да се кача нагоре? Май трябваше там от това дърво.
Assalamu alaikum, ya Sayyidi.
Wa alaikum assalam.
I was out in the mountains earlier, and the sight of Fortress Alamut filled me with awe.
Mentor Rehan told us to take inspiration from nests the eagles construct in the Alamut peaks.
I can see the influence. Wada'an.
Rafaqak Allah.
Аз се качих тук на върха на тая планина.
Good work. Until tomorrow. Bassam, time for combat training.
I was surprised when Rebecca handed me this. Is a sword not a coarse weapon for a hidden one?
As hidden ones, we must become proficient with a number of weapons. You never know how a fight will escalate. Anyone can wield a sword, but how will you use it?
I am here to learn that, Master.
Are you truly here?
Well, yes. I believe so.
You are here in body, but are you here in mind and soul?
Is this a riddle?
No. It is the difference between life and death. Make sure you target and circle around me. Never turn your back on your opponent. Yes, better. Show me your quick stabs first. Good. Yes. Excellent. There are times when we must put more force into our attack to cause more damage. It will leave you exposed, so time it properly. Now go!
Като задържим, прави хеви атака.
Come in strong. Excellent. Now, for defense, you can parry the attacks of your opponent. After a few successful parries, your opponent will be stunned. Try to parry my attacks. Yes. That's good. Excellent. Some attacks cannot be parried and must be dodged instead. Prepare yourself. Good work. That's the way. Well done. Now, let us try a free fight together. Use what you've learned.
Добре.
That took you by surprise. Well done.
Take that!
Where did that come from? We are done for today, Basim.
Why must we stop? I learned nothing from failing.
True learning requires action and stillness in equal parts. You have made the action. Now, seek the stillness. Do not rush your training. Be patient. Failure is a part of progress. Think on these words and come back better.
Yes, Master. I will.
Good. See you later.
Много яко.
Ahmed will soon go back to the House of Wisdom. I fear he may end in the middle of a snake's nest.
I know how close you are to your brother. We shall learn more soon. Then we can act.
Assalamu alaikum, Abu Ja'far.
It is Ahmed.
Ahmed, my apologies.
Do not worry. Come and warm yourself by the fire.
Our brother Ahmad is leaving us tomorrow.
To Baghdad, the House of Wisdom.
The House of Wisdom?
We have been working there, my brothers and I, for years. I still have some things to work on. Science waits for no one. And I will fulfill my duty as a hidden one by becoming your eyes and ears among the scholars.
Fulah, tell Basim the story of the feather.
Our tradition of the feather comes from Egypt. They represent the feathers of Ma'at. The feathers of the heron were dipped in the blood of the targets. These would be left for the Lord of the Duat to judge. It is important we remain humble and know our place in the process. We are messengers of justice, and not the final judges.
Will anyone help me on patrol tonight?
I will come with you, Noor. I must get my body if I'm to warm up tonight.
I am grateful. Let us go. Are you coming, Basim? Leave the stories for later.
May I speak to you in confidence?
You know you can.
I overheard Mentor Rayhan speaking to an emissary earlier. Mentor Rayhan asked if we may come under attack for dealing with rebels in Baghdad. Are we safe here at Alamut?
I do not know, but I pity the people who attack this nest of eagles. How goes the watch?
Nothing happening at all on Alamut, and I am so hungry. We did not make it to the main canyon.
Excellent. We will start there. Thank you.
Come, Noor. Follow me.
Are you looking forward to your initiation?
Yes. It feels like I have been preparing my whole life for this.
I could not sleep the night before my ceremony. From excitement and a small bit of fear, if I am to be honest.
We all fear the unknown. But a greater unknown awaits on the other side of initiation.
You speak of the Order.
I see them as monsters from a tale. Hiding in dark corners, down dark alleys.
The difference is that the Order is real.
What do they want?
They want to control Baghdad. They want power.
Добре, тук трябва да пазим сега.
This is moja.
Magnificent.
Soon, you shall have one of your own.
Fulad introduced me to an eagle named Enkidu. He said we have much in common, and not in a complimentary way.
She sees something. Follow me.
Орела видя нещо.
Quietly, Batham. Find a place to hide.
What is this place? We must be near the camp. We have the element of surprise. Be ready. Stop making so much noise.
Quickly.
I am behind you.
We must strike fast.
Agreed.
Дошли тук да разузнават.
We must wait for the right moment. Do not make a noise.
Как на видяха, бе?
Show no mercy. Good one. Not like the wooden targets, is it?
It is not that. This sword.
What of
Не,
it?
бац си меча.
Mercenaries from Baghdad use these weapons.
We must warn the others. Mercenaries from Baghdad.
How do you know?
Bassem recognized the make of the sword. I believe him.
Bring him in. How do you know these men were from Baghdad?
Growing up on its streets, I have seen their weapons many times. And closely.
Behind every mercenary is a man who gave them their orders.
Yes, and we must act if we are to learn who that is. We will return to Baghdad, seek Ali ibn Muhammad's help.
Ah, of course. Sahib is Zanj. He is a dangerous and delusional fool.
Maybe so, but he is one of our only allies in Baghdad. We need him, and we need his men.
I will go back to Baghdad.
Go to Ali. Find out if the order sent those men.
И сега ние ще отидем с него, сигурно.
وفقك الله.
وفقك الله.
وداعا. أراك لاحقا.
Не, ние оставаме тук, бе. Ние тук пак тренираме. Горела ни да иска. Задобрява, ама не е достатъчно. О, skill points. Как се вдигат? Я да видим. Spending skill points on skill notes will improve your stealth and fighting skills. Phantom, Trigger, Predator. Kickback. Това е добре. Автоматичен лут. Обаче по-добре да вдигна за сега птицата. Да им тук на кодекс, кой има? Database, регион, Алмут, Амбар.
Menu narration enabled. And Alamet, Anbar. Of ancient origin, Anbar was the residence of the Abbasid caliphs prior to the founding of Baghdad in 762. While no longer the capital, Anbar retained its role as a place of administration and of lively commerce and trade. Locate Alamet. At Alamet Fortress, the Hidden Ones chose to make their camp and train their novices. Alamet offered many advantages. Its isolated location afforded anonymity and protection, while the foreboding and harsh landscape was perfect for the grueling training that was needed for new initiates. Anbar Hideout. Nestled in the village of Anbar, Basim considers this hovel both his home and his sanctuary from the dangers of a thief's life. This unassuming hideout is where Basim and Nehal stash their ill-gotten gains and dream of a better life. Citizen Abu son of the Caliph al-Mutawakkil and his favorite consort, Kabiha, Abu Abdullah was nursed by his mother on tales of ambition and success. Impetuous, lonely, and eager for his father's approval, he yearned to be at the center of the action, and soon came to regret his wish. Quote, "Do you have any idea who I am?" Al-Mutawakkil Allah. Al-Mutawakkil succeeded his brother to become the 10th Abbasid Caliph. He was then forced to fend off multiple threats to his position, both from the outside and within. Despite his high seat, there were forces at work in the caliphate that he was eager to please, and more fearful still to offend. Quote, "Do you have any idea what they will do to me?" The Banu Musa. The ingenious Banu Musa designed tools to give the Hidden Ones an edge in their battle against injustice. Identical in looks but unique in personality, Ahmed was aloof, Jafar was grounded, and Al-Hassan was fascinated by spirituality. Like most siblings, the brothers were prone to argument, yet when united in purpose, they created marvels. Quote, "Science waits for no one. Basim. Basim survived his childhood on scraps and cunning. By day, his friend Nehil picked pockets at his side. By night, a terrifying genie tormented the young street thief in his sleep. Ambitious and eager to serve justice, Basim yearned to join the Hidden Ones, yet even as his dream drew within reach, his nightmare too was closing in. Quote, I can be an instrument that sees us out of this life. Dervis. Well respected among the poor of Anbar, the peddler Dervis shop was a humble front for an elaborate thieves network. Gruff and protective, Dervis took an interest in the street urchins he employed. His dealings included procuring items and information for the Hidden Ones. He entrusted such delicate tasks to Basim, his most skilled thief. Quote, anyone who works from the shadows does so only because they must. Fulad. Fulad was Rafik and Eagle Master to the Hidden Ones, and they were as family to him. Born enslaved, Fulad escaped and found both refuge and his life's purpose among the shadows of Alamet. Calm, respectful and direct, Fulad's wisdom and self-possession occasionally intimidated the novices but had a good sense of humor. Quote, we are messengers of justice, not the final judges. Jasib. A young orphan, Jasib survived the streets of Baghdad by picking the pockets of its citizenry. Hopeful and eager, he took great pride in his budding talent as a craftsman and was confident that his ingenuity would get him out of scrapes. Jasib admired Basim greatly, and was always eager to show him his latest creation. Quote, this is my latest creation. The Genie. The terrifying Genie had stalked Basim's dreams as long as he could remember. Haunted since childhood, Basim dreaded its nightly approach. Paralyzed and helpless, he would wake in terror just before the Genie could consume him. Basim feared that the creature might one day break free of his nightmares. He yearned to exorcise his Genie. Quote, it never has much to say, yet it leaves its mark. Nehil. Independent, resourceful, and fascinated by all things ancient, Nehil had been at Basim's side for as long as either of them could remember. Fiercely protective, she was Basim's ally in his struggles with the Genie and yearned to see him freed of his burden. Yet their close relationship was strained by Basim's desire to join the Hidden Ones. Quote, you owe nothing to anyone but yourself. Nur. A young member of the Hidden Ones, Nur was Basim's close friend and peer. A gifted climber, Nur's skill at scaling heights could rival any of his mentors. Laid back and affable, Nur's warmth brought a welcome energy to the fortress of Alamet. Quote, we have a similar spirit, you know. Rayhan. Having risen to the rank of mentor, Rayhan positioned himself among the most important strategists within the entire network of Hidden Ones. Overseeing the Alamet Brotherhood, Rayhan ensured that their brand of justice was judiciously enacted and that their deepest secrets were fiercely protected. Quote, the order has put a fog over Baghdad. Rebecca. The daughter of a wealthy family, Rebecca felt smothered by the trappings of her station. Rebellious, she ventured beyond her gates only to witness widespread exploitation. Unwilling to be party to an unjust system, she joined the Hidden Ones. Rebecca became the blacksmith of Alamet, and enjoyed a teasing relationship with Basim. Quote, why would I make anything less than unique? Factions. Roshan. Roshan found purpose and community among the Hidden Ones. She rose through the ranks to become a skilled assassin and a pillar of the group. Guarded and authoritative, Roshan's reserved exterior belied a fierce devotion to the cause. The Hidden Ones were her family, and she would brook no betrayal of them nor their creed. Quote, never compromise the Brotherhood. Base Abu Ab-Sit. Factions. 3. Caliphate Guard. A caliph was the civil and religious head of the Abbasid Empire in Baghdad. Like any ruler, he commanded a force who could exercise his authority and protect him from outside threats. The Caliphate Guard were the sword arm of the caliph and were sworn to protect his interests to the death. Merge. The Hidden Ones. Initially founded in ancient Egypt, the Hidden Ones formed with a simple cause, to fight injustice from the shadows and defend free will. An ethos which still burns hot 800 years on in the heart of Alamut, where the Hidden Ones nest and keep a keen eye on developments out of Baghdad. Merchants. As the economic center of the Abbasid Caliphate, Baghdad was an attractive place for those wishing to trade or make money in its many markets and souks. Merchants from all walks lined the city's streets to make a living any way they could, including lending a hand in all sorts of side hustles, for a nominal fee, of course. Enemies. Enemies. Swordsman. The swordsman was a common soldier combing and patrolling the streets of Baghdad, but they were not to be underestimated. Adequately proficient with any bladed weapon, the swordsman struck fast and struck hard. If one was not careful, they could find themselves quickly outnumbered and quickly chopped down. Citizens, location, data, tutorial, movement and main gameplay. Restoring health. Eating the food that you discover in pots scattered throughout the world will restore your health. Eagle. Your eagle vision high pick. Acquire stealth game. Crowd. You hide. When running from the guards, certain enemies become stressed after witnessing dangerous events nearby and will remain alert for a long period of time. To stay undetected in such situations, you will need to be more careful than usual. Detection. Trespassing will cause guard vanishing. When you have been detected and are faced with overwhelming odds, you can always run away from the conflict. Escape and vanish from assassin. The hidden blade allows you to perform a stealth assassination. Press right bumper to initiate an assassin. World combat gameplay. Hide. Fight base. When engaged in close stamina. Dodging and performing attacks consumes stamina. When your stamina is depleted, you will be unable to dodge and attacks will be slower, leaving you more vulnerable against incoming attacks. Stamina regenerates automatically over time or when you successfully parry enemy attacks. Tools allow you to attack and incapacitate your enemies from a distance. Equip a tool by holding right trigger and selecting it with right stick, then release both buttons. To use a tool, aim with left trigger and fire with right trigger. Each advanced for better focus during a fight. As you climb the ranks of the Hidden Ones, you will learn new skills. The skill tree allows you to tap into 3 different aspects of being one with the shadows. Spend skill points you earn throughout your adventure to improve Basim's dexterity, ingenuity, and strategy. If you are not satisfied with the choices you've made, use the Reset All Skills option to try a different approach. However, extra tool capacity skills will not be reset. Skill. Each of the 3 branches of the skill points. Skill points are earned by reaching key world and active progress, stealth, equipment, weapons and there are 2 main slots for weapons, dominant hand and offhand. As a Hidden One, Basim has adopted the practice of using a sword in his dominant hand and a dagger in his offhand. Swords are your primary source of damage, but daggers can prove just as useful. Different swords and daggers can be found in the world, each with different stats and perks. Basim can also wear outfits. Each outfit has a unique perk which helps you be more effective at carrying out your mission. World and active web equip progress combat date tutorials history tutorials sword and dagger. A sword is held in the dominant hand and is your main source of damage. A dagger is held in the offhand and impacts the damage you deal to the enemy's defense when you parry. Press A. Done. Initiate of Alamut Sword. Damage 50. Defense damage 50. Upgrade 1 out of 3. Upgrade unavailable. Perk, Sharpened Blade. After a successful parry, next attack deals plus 50% damage. Change, unavailable. Initiate of Alamut Dagger. Damage 30. Old Alamet civilian costume. Training vestments from Alamet. Old Alamet civilian costume. Training vestments from Alamet. Change. Taking flight. Taking flight, 122 meters.
I must see Al-Hassan.
Taking flight, 122 meters. Taking flight, 100. Press Y to... Press Y to... Training report, Basim IBNI's hack. Press B close. He is arrogant, but that is not the source of his press Y. World map is unavailable.
How are you feeling on this auspicious day?
It is strange, Al-Hassan. My head is calmer than I believed it would be. I thought there would be a stormy sea inside. But I am calm and quiet.
Because you have dedicated yourself to your training and left nothing to chance. Here, Basim. You have earned this. It is a great honor. I suspect you understand that.
Roshan and the others are waiting for me. Modern. And thank you, Al-Hassan.
Package.
I wish I could just take a look into the cave for a moment.
То Assassin's Creed обаче нямаме май блок.
How are you feeling?
Ready to make the leap.
I wish you to know it has been an honor to watch you walk your path, as a novice and as a man.
I am grateful to you for leading the way before me.
I am honored. Come, your new robes await. Ah, they suit you well. Come, it is time.
How did you feel on that day so long ago?
I felt afraid.
Сложихме готин
My palms
костюм.
were slick with sweat and my knees were shaking.
Асасински.
I cannot imagine you being afraid.
Allow me to share a secret with you on this important day. To have courage means to act in the midst of feeling great fear.
Сега ще ме направят Assassin's Creed.
Basim ibn Ishaq, are you ready to leave your life behind and walk the path of shadows?
I am.
Are you ready to give up who you once thought you were? Ready to sacrifice everything you held close?
I am.
Never forget the tenets you have sworn to uphold. Say your blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Then, out of the dark, you will come into the light.
Ама трябва да се отрежи
From the
пръста.
light, you will return to the dark.
Айде, режем го.
Basim ibn Ishaq, you now follow in the Eagle's path.
Welcome, Hidden One. You have died and been reborn. Now, fight me as your equal.
Пак ли ще се бием състава?
Well done.
Take that!
I don't remember teaching you that.
You have trained me well, Roshan.
Which one will I strike with next? My dagger or my sword?
Finally faces the master as your
ساعدوني.
Noor! Noor! Do not strain. Save your strength.
He traveled unprepared. Left Baghdad in a hurry.
Here, drink.
Помса на този бе. Връща се от Багдад, ранен.
Ali. He is gone. They took him in the night.
They?
The Order. Bring him to my tent.
If Ali is gone, we are blind. The Order has put a fog over Baghdad and their movements.
We must go to Baghdad.
Roshan, Basim, go with Fuleth. Leave at once.
Отиваме май вече в Багдад. Бас, тук има такава пустиня ли бе? 2 часа започна играта. Час и 45 минути.
Basim, we should keep moving.
I would like to look around first, if I may. Baghdad and its surroundings call to me.
Very well, but do not be long. There will be much to do once we reach Harbiya.
Look for a lattice-covered courtyard near Shah's mosque. That is where Noor was gathering his information. That is where we will be.
Now, where does my heart take me?
Добре, какво е това нещо? Да има картата. Колко е голяма картата. Тя картата не е много голяма, бе. Да отидем до бюрото. Може и бързо да бяга.
Wild, but I went for a pee an hour ago.
Such familiar sights. Greetings once again, Baghdad. Show me what I have missed.
Really?
ما مشكلتك؟
أتريد الذهاب لرحلة الجديدة؟
اسألوا رأس درهم.
Survey the area, Enkidu.
Намерихме тук. Май доста неща има тук за правене. Да видя този съндък какъв е. Die now! този съндък някъде вътре, бе.
All right, I have this. Oh, please.
Come on! Quickly! Pathetic! Not getting through! Come, be crushed! We don't fly! You're doomed!
Убиха ме. За първи път умирам тук. То с аз. Добре, хайде ще отида до бюрото направо.
Citizens of Baghdad, the rebels have met a new defeat.
Този какъв е
Rejoice
така?
in our Khalifa's swift reprisal against those who would deny his authority.
О, я тук на тази кола мога да скача, бе. Да разкрием картата.
Shoot me die.
Някакви материали ми даже за апгрейд. Добре, доста неща отключи, май. Само че тук на този Assassin's Creed няма някакви територии с левели.
So this is a Hidden One's bureau. I expected some sort of hovel.
Some bureaus are. Others can be fitted with gold trim. Wherever space we settle, all that's important is that our occupancy remains a secret.
We certainly have that here. Have you found anything helpful?
Nothing hinting at Ali's whereabouts. However, Noor was in contact with someone named ВЕЧЕ. A name I recognize as one of Ali's closest allies within the rebel collective. He's a dock worker at the Upper Harbor. See if he's in the area. He may have something to tell us about Ali's disappearance.
I have found something. It seems Noor mapped out this very district. Marked the factories area to the north.
What is there?
Rebel sympathizers. If Noor visited this area for any reason, it is worth following upon.
Understood.
These are not strong leads, but they are a start nonetheless. Fulab and I will see what more we can uncover.
Be careful.
New case. Upgrade. Добре, откъде се излиза сега? То мисля да приключа с видеото до тук. Стана пак 1 час. Да взема да мина малко и странични неща тук, да видим как е, що е. Хора, надявам се видеото да ви е харесало, ако е така можете да ударите по един палец нагоре и да се абонирате за канала ми с камбаната. Това е за сега от мен. Айде, чао, до следващия път.